Hi gang, I just got out of my first practice in spring break. Here's the pool. There is the other pool. That's the arena. This is the little beautiful sign. This is the beautiful sign that's been here for over a year. And I'm going to be answering question 4 of my CCR.
Okay, Catherine, how did you integrate software, technologies, hardware, and online into this project?
Great question. So Camila and I had been familiar with CapCut from our previous projects, such as our music video, which we had already worked on together, but we weren't sure if we wanted to use an iPhone because she has some very good quality cameras, but they were new and we weren't as familiar with them, so we decided that we were going to be using a phone because it was just the most convenient for us to use and we knew our way around it the best. Although our film made it look like we were the only ones in the house with Camila's little cousin, we weren't the only ones. We had some help. We had Camila's little sister and her cousin helping us film because there are some shots we just couldn't get by ourselves and some angles that we couldn't get by ourselves. So it was just the most convenient for us. This ultimately proved to be a problem though because we had to film over the course of 2 days because we didn't finish it the first day. And on the second day, her cousin wasn't available and we were using her phone to film. So it was kind of difficult to get it all together in the end, but it ended up being pretty well used. Now for our sound, we actually used YouTube for that. We looked up horror or thriller, what our genre was. We looked up thriller copyright free music and we picked the best fit one, and we used 2 because we just wanted a different kind of vibe. We didn't want the entire length of the film to be in the same song, so that's why we chose 2. So we used YouTube to look up our sound for the entire thing. Although we knew that we wanted to use CapCut, iMovie was in the question because we are familiar with iMovie as well. We used to make movies with that, but we just ended up not using it because it was the easiest and we knew the most about CapCut, even though we knew more about, well, not more, but we knew stuff about iMovie, so it was just easier to use CapCut. And because we knew how to add in music from our music video, it was the easiest to add in the music and cut in all the videos. Although that was an issue because trying to cut all the videos and put them in at the same time, sometimes that website would crash, but we did ultimately get it done in the end. Now, we did all of this on our Macs. Camila and I both own a MacBook, and although the Mac was good in being able to connect to our iPhones, it wasn't that great because it would often crash, and we weren't familiar that Macs had the tendency to crash so often with programs such as CapCut. So it was kind of stressful to put together, but we both had each other's support and we both were working on the same thing at the same time, so we were getting things done faster. So I'm really grateful that I had her there to help me with it, and she's a great partner. So I wish I knew that before, so we could have worked around it and used a different type of laptop if we could have found one. But overall, that was another technology that we used that didn't really work, but it did get the job done. Sorry for the cut, but I just wanted to end off the question with this view. I think it is worthy of finishing the question with. Overall, the technologies I used weren't all that new to me, but they were new in the ways I was going to be using them and adding them all together. So I think I overall learned a lot on how to use these different hardwares, softwares, and technologies. And I think it really deepened my knowledge of how to put together films.